Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. The present moment is the only thing of which anyone can be deprived, at any given time and in any given circumstance. The wise man does not grieve for what he has not, but rejoices in what he has. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. No man is free, who is not a master of himself. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy.
A kind word warms for 3 winters. A book holds a house of gold. A diamond with a flaw is better than a pebble without. A closed mind is like a closed book, just a block of wood. A fall into a pit, a gain in your wit. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. A single conversation across the table with a wise person is worth a month's study of books. Be not afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Be the mountain, or lean on one. Do not fear going forward slowly. Fear only to stand still. Do not remove a fly from your friend's forehead with a hatchet. Even a hair will bite when it is cornered. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever. If you don't want anyone to know, don't do it. If you stand straight, do not fear a crooked shadow. It is better to be a dog in a peaceful time than to be a human in a chaotic period. Learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. Opportunity knocks at the door only once. Patience is a bitter plant, but it has sweet fruit. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. The beginning of wisdom is to call things by their proper name. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. The glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The journey is the reward. The temptation to quit will be greatest just before you are about to succeed. The tongue can paint what the eyes can't see. To know the road ahead, ask those coming back. To open a shop is easy. To keep it open is an art. We count our miseries carefully and accept our blessings without much thought. When the winds of change blow, some people build walls, others build windmills. When you drink the water, remember the spring. When you have only 2 pennies left in the world, buy a loaf of bread with one and a lily with the other. Words have no wings, but they can fly 1,000 miles. You cannot give from an empty vessel. You cannot prevent the birds of sadness from passing over your head, but you can prevent them from making a nest in your hair. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. You will find something more in woods than in books. Your teacher can